morning and welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn and this is my husband Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. But you can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Waka Wednesday.
I love how you did all of those things.
Yes, I'm still kind of pumped. Like I still have like energy. I'm riding the high of like endorphins that come after a great workout.
Yes,
yeah,
you were
so
amazing.
I had a great workout today. So
and you did an incline.
I did incline treadmill. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec. Yeah.
Ooh,
Gigi's here. Says good morning, Weathers. What's the forecast? It's sunny. It's 60 already. It was beautiful. We have to cherish these days, you know, when we get them, because we're definitely heading into cooler weather. So
it's wonderful fall.
Yeah, so it's amazing today.
Wonderful.
Jen's here, says good morning, Wack fam. I hope you're all having a great, fantabulous weekend. I am. Jen says I have a cup of coffee, a cat on my lap, and the Wack fam. Life is good. Amen. Samesies, right? I appreciate that.
I've been seeing all your photos, Jen. You've been killing it lately.
Jen, I just want you to know it was a legitimate LOL when you posted the big pork stick. You're like, nope, don't like. Doesn't taste like bacon.
Yeah, somebody blurted out loud.
I literally laughed out loud. I was like, oh, I'm so sad.
So silly.
B16 here said, good morning. I pray everyone has a blessed day. Brianna's here. It says happy Sunday, Wack fam.
Wonderful seeing everybody.
Brianna said new shirt. Just more like really. Are you talking about me or him? So no, this is from IBM. Yes. This is one of my very old shirts. Yeah, this is a work shirt from IBM. It says IBM's like mission was like for each employee was like be essential. Like you be an essential part.
Really lean into the B
part.
The
B, IBM, right? Yeah, exactly. So no, this is a very old shirt, and I was like, I don't want to wear one of my wearing shirts to the gym because I can only get one wear out of it before I sweat in it. And then
wear your wearing shirt?
Yeah, because you know, here, look, I told you guys, if I don't sweat in a shirt. Like if I just put on a t-shirt and all I'm doing is sit at my computer all day, I will hang that sucker right back up and wear it again the next day, right? Like
we all used to you.
But once I sweat in a shirt, it goes in the laundry. So I was like, I don't want to.
I'm glad you at least have that line.
I don't want to waste one of my like wearing shirts at the gym because then I won't have shirts to wear.
Do not waste a wearing shirt. So, you know how many t-shirts you own, right? We just went on a rant a couple days ago.
But I actually got rid of a lot of them. So I was like, oh no, I got rid of like some like raggedy shirts that I wouldn't mind wearing to the gym. So this used to be a wearing shirt. Like honestly, this used to be a wearing shirt, except now that I have so many keto wearing shirts, I was like, oh, I can just use this as a gym shirt. You guys don't know. I mean, this used to be one of my fanciest t-shirts. Okay. Don't do me. Okay.
Did y'all hear that? One of her fanciest.
Teal's here says good morning.
Black tie t-shirt.
Screw you, Richard. Mom's here says greetings and salutations, daughter, son-in-law. Oh my God, he is your son-in-law. Ugh. It's weird. Hoofman said, good morning, Weathers and Weathers Chasers. I hope everyone has a great start to the day. It's windy, so I have been outside getting a few things done. Oh, awesome. All right, Wendy.
I mean, it does sound like Hoofman.
Brenda's here says, good morn, ING lovelies.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your autocorrect?
I think it's just it's a lingo. It's got your lingo.
Good morn.
Good morning.
That's how I'm going to say it.
Like, what?
Mookie
right back at you.
Says, good morning, everyone. Hi, Mookie. Glad that you're here.
Good morning, Brenda and Mookie.
Yes.
Lovely.
See, Lindy says I do that with shirts too. Thank you. Like, shake it, hang it. No, but not once you're sweating it, it's over.
Yeah. There are levels.
Here in Texas, we sweating every day. I know,
that's a guy thing for facts.
That's true.
I think that's how many rom-coms have we seen where the guy would dig into the hamper and be like,
hi, April. Glad that you're here. That's what no, we're going with Goyd Morn. Thanks very much.
I like Goyd.
Yeah.
I like Goyd Morn.
Hoofnit said, I love your wearing t-shirt. Thank you. Great color and cute. B. Also, I will also wear unsweaty shirts over and over again. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I was up very late. Good. Okay. You're delirious.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's
Brenda.
Okay. We were up kind of late too, playing on our newly purchased Oculus, Quest. So we definitely got one over the weekend. So we're like setting it up in our own profiles, and it's very fun. And then I finished The Mole yesterday.
Oh,
Jen, did you watch it? We have to, whoever watched The Mole, I have to talk to you guys about it, but I'm not going to, of course, spoil it, because that's one of the things I would not do is spoil it.
Really? That's one of the things you would?
Well, I mean, like things that are current. Like I could tell, we could talk about Game of Thrones all we want to, right? Like, you know, he got pushed out a window, red wedding. Why didn't he run in a zigzag? I mean, like all of these things, dragons, right? But like, because that happened years ago, but The Mole is current. Plus, did anybody see they have a new season of Love is Blind out there? Like, but don't worry. We are going to watch all the TV that we need to watch.
Okay.
Next up is The Boys. I want to commit to that. Okay, so we're watching
The Boys. We have so many things that don't matter. Just throw it dart at the wall.
Brianna said, I don't hang up the t-shirt. I have a chair with all the clothes I wear once and want to wear again. No, I'll hang it back up because that's another thing. I don't wear wrinkled or crumpled things. Like if it's been crumpled and like it's just so wrinkly, I have to get rid of it. So,
I love these levels.
Yeah, I mean, there is a logic to everything. That's why
as a teenage boy, we used to wear dirty shirts. Okay?
Sheila's
here. It ain't nothing new for us.
Says, oh, look at,
like, hey, it can be stained.
J&S Keto. I love that, Jim and Sheila. Good morning, Adam Richard and my WAC fam. So, Jen said, I'll catch up on the mole today. I'll text you when I'm done. Yes, please. Thank you.
There you go.
So yesterday was a weird day. Well, not a weird day. It just didn't go as planned because I had planned to get a whole lot of stuff done, like cleaning up. Like I'm the type of person, which I really want to work on this because I recognize about myself. I get like 85% of the way done with cleaning. And then I'm like, and we're done, right? But there's just like little remnants of things. I'm like, you might as well just push through and finish it. And I planned to do that yesterday, but I couldn't because I got a headache. And I normally don't get headaches.
I forgot about that.
I know, and I was sad because I'm like, why does my head hurt? So I just laid down for a couple hours and it felt really good. And then when I got back up, I was like, I missed my TV watching time, so I'm gonna watch some TV. So today I feel great. So I think I'm gonna try to stay on my feet as long as I can, to like clean up things and really just push it home, right? So that is what I'm gonna work on today. Beth said the mole was surprising, but I have to admit I fast forward a lot of the episodes past episode 3 or 4. You can't do that.
Hey. Well, she gets right to the point.
It wouldn't be surprising.
She don't want no surprises.
Facebook user here says must be football Sunday. Y'all in a good mood. You right.
Oh my God.
Not to mention
must be your mom.
Yeah, no. Well, no, mom is already on here. Somebody else.
She got two.
Oh, Brenda said dry weather seems the headaches are everywhere. Yeah, that might be what it was because I never get headaches. You guys. So firstly, let's talk about getting back to the gym. So we have a gym date this coming Thursday with Jen. And I was just like, I'm one of those type people, raise your hand. Like if you ever had a job interview, you like drove there the day before just to make sure you knew exactly how to get there. And so I was like, I don't want the first day that I'm going back into the gym after 3 months to be like a really difficult, like I had to prime myself getting back into the gym. So like, let's just get our bodies used to waking up, driving there.
You go.
And, so I walked on the treadmill today and it was absolutely amazing. So all the little girls on TikTok, well, I just saw like 2 TikToks on my For You page.
Little girls?
Yeah. Under 30, you're a little girl. Okay. So they're talking about like 12-3-30. Look, guys, all I've done is 12-3-30 and I'm just have such good results. And of course, I'm just like, Google, what in the hell is 12-3-30, right? But it is just some TikToker made it up. It's just this methodology of walking on a treadmill at a 12-degree incline at 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes. And I was like, oh, every time I go to the gym, I already walk at like at least a 6, right? And I already walk at 3 miles an hour. Like, oh, I'm halfway already doing that. So I was like, okay, let me try 12-3-30. Mine was more like 12-3, 2 minutes. And I was like, oh, I can't breathe. So what I did, I created intervals where for the first 2, like I cut my 35 minutes on the treadmill up into 5-minute increments. And so for the first 2 minutes of a 5-minute increment, I did 12-3. I walked on a 12 at 3. And then the last 3 minutes to like come back down and to recover, I walked at a 6 for 3 minutes at 3 miles an hour. Like 3 miles an hour was the same the whole time. And then the next, when the next 5 minutes started, I went back up to 12 and I was like, oh my God, this sucks. And like, I could literally feel my heart beating out in my chest. And then there was one 5-minute patch in there where I was like, I got to take it down to an incline of 3. I can't breathe. Like I can't catch my breath here. But it was a very, very good workout. And I was able to like reach my peak cardio. I was like 170, damn, like just walking at a 12-degree incline. It was so much. But it was a really good workout. Oh, it's cousin Kim. Hi, Kim. How you doing?
I was close.
Yeah, you were family. Exactly. Jen said, I had an epic day yesterday with the little, so much fall festival fun, taking it easy today and catching up on videos and stuff. Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Oh my goodness. It says, I'm so looking forward to Thursday. Brian is coming too for the first time in 3 months. Oh, that's amazing. Yay.
It'll be a family affair.
Exactly. Kelly Sears says, good evening, happy Sunday. I love seeing Jen and Joyce's Facebook videos. Aren't they the best? Like, I love, because normally I don't be on Facebook. And so now, but now every time I log on, there's just like a video talking, like from Jen or Joyce talking about like their progress and mindset and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God, I absolutely love that. Yeah. Brandon said 12 is really steep. It is really steep.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yes. Jen said, do you remember your incline regimen where you increase the incline every minute and then back down? Yes, I still do that. I love that. Yes. Here's my whole thing.
Oh gosh.
Incline treadmill is base treadmill. Like, I don't like to run on a treadmill. Like, it's just not enough space for me. But if walking on an incline, not holding on, I mean, that's all the workout you ever need. You don't have to run to have your heart beating really fast and to get a good workout, right? Like,
so you never run on a treadmill?
I mean, I haven't in a very long time. Okay. Like, if it's between running or walking at an incline treadmill, I'll always choose to walk at a treadmill 90% of the time. But there is some time when I really just want to feel myself running really quickly to see if I can do it. But that's like when I feel like it. I don't have I'm going to run today, right? It's just like, you know what? I want to see if I can run. That's but so no, it's always I'm going to walk on the treadmill.
You're so adorable.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So yes. Lindy said, I hate the treadmill, but that sounds like a good workout. It is.
You ain't lying, Lindy.
Oh, Keto Coach Kim. Okay.
That's where I'm at, Lindy.
Kim, why isn't your Facebook hooked up to StreamYard so that we can see your name? So, Kim have I'm just saying.
I knew it was one of the Kims.
We only know 2 Kims. So Jackie Sears says, morning. Yes. So, Lindy said, I love their videos too. I know, right? Jen said, I have a 5K next Saturday. Wish me luck. Good luck. Ashley
5K.
Said, yeah, where is it? Give me the details. Is it too late to register? Oh, will I be in town next weekend? Lord Jesus. No. Ashley said, good morning from Florida. I'm also starting to watch The Mole with my husband. Awesome. Good morning, Ashley. Now, here's the thing. Have you watched it previously? Like, The Mole came on in the early 2000s, hosted by Anderson Cooper, and it was great back then. Here's the problem with the show now. The concept of intentionally being shady so that other people think you're the mole when you're really not the mole, that was a revolutionary concept back in the day. Now, everybody is sabotaging all the missions. And we're like, what? Who cares who the mole is? Y'all are all messing this up on purpose to get people to think you're the mole. So I'm like, the mole doesn't even really have to do anything. They can just sit back and let everybody else sabotage the missions, you know?
Well,
and so
it's called advancement.
I mean, yeah, that's just like the nature of today's gameplay, right? So
every generation gets a little smarter.
Brenda said, I work out bringing groceries up my steps. I used to see how many bags I could carry at once. Now I run each bag up. You go, girl.
I mean, that's a non-scale victory right there.
Yeah, that is a very non-scale victory.
That's about your life, quality of life as you age.
Yeah. Brianna said, I love walking outside, but when I'm on a treadmill, I stare at the time and it feels like never ending. That's exactly how I feel too. Like the 2 minutes where I was walking at a 12-minute incline, or a 12-degree incline, yeah. I was literally looking at the clock every 25 seconds and I was like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, that's
so what I do is like, I count up to 30 and then I can see. Then I was like, okay, let me count to 30 one more time and then to see where because that'll stop me from looking at it. If I'm focusing on counting, then I'm not looking at each second slowly tick away. So
no, I'm like Lindy, like I'm not a treadmill person. Like I'd rather go.
Jen said it's Gordy's Pumpkin Run downtown. You have until Wednesday to sign up. My team name is Worst Case Scenario. The password is go around. How would you do that? Worst case scenario. I love that.
I mean, it's super catchy.
Oh my God.
It's super catchy.
Jackie said, I was trying to find this channel on YouTube, but can't get it to pop up. It is called the Weathers Channel, or is it still called Twinergy? We don't know. Search for Twinergy. Twinergy. Like maybe I just changed the name, but I didn't change the back end. Have y'all seen where YouTube's like, now you have usernames? And I'm just like, what's a username? What is literally the point of a username?
So they don't know your real name.
Yes. B16 said, one thing I like to do is shut the belt off and walk and push to make the belt move. Oh my God.
Ooh.
I also slow it way down and walk backwards. Ooh. Now walking backwards is
look at huge, you, B16.
Not only walking backwards, but walking backwards at an incline. There is no better calf workout.
Okay. I used to do that.
Okay. You're chewing on the box? That's what we're doing, bud? Okay.
I used to do that when I would walk DJ.
Yes, you would walk backwards.
I would turn around and jog back.
Jog backwards.
It was a very light jog. Just a light
He
jog
never
backwards.
fell, so that was cool.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't push yourself.
Joyce said, good morning, my amazing whack fam, and fantabulous fine weather. This paper route is kicking me in Barry's butt. He is sleeping, but wish him happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Barry. That's amazing.
Happy birthday, Barry's butt.
Yes, absolutely. Happy
you
birthday.
You and your butt.
Yes.
Barry.
Yes. Happy birthday to
Congratulations.
Barry. And your butt.
Only being 1 year older now.
Yes, his exactly. Butt. Yes. His
not so much
his butt is older. Exactly. Hopefully it said, Jen, that's hilarious. Great name. You'll be outpacing the couch potato. Exactly. At least you out there. At least you walking. At least you doing it.
Exactly.
But seriously, you'll do great and have miles of smiles. Well, that's another good name for a team. Miles of smiles.
You're exactly where you need to be.
I love you guys.
I love the progression forward.
That is amazing.
Keep pushing it.
Brianna said when I had a trainer, he would put the incline up as far as it went and then turn it off. And I had to walk up without it on. Lord Jesus, I didn't know you could do that.
That's a trainer right there. Yeah, I mean, gravity will still pull the thing. It's just a lot more resistance.
Yeah,
that's a lot more resistance.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's a core workout. You're getting this done. It's like, ow, Jesus.
Gigi said, "Wow, just realized my birthday is Thursday. Really? 6 months until I'm gone fishing? I don't know what that means. Is that like a milestone?
That tells me that as we age, we really don't worry so much about our birthday. We just enjoy our life."
Jackie said, Amber's popped up. Don't go there. Don't go to my sister's. Says, maybe I can sweet talk Jen. Yeah, I'll try to post the link somewhere.
Yes. Stereophorically.
Retiring? Is that what that means? Oh, either way. Oh yeah, like and a half. You have to be like a certain age and a half, right?
Hey.
Okay, guys. So here's another thing I wanted to talk about. I had a non-scale like eating victory this past weekend. No, on Friday. So last Friday wrapped up new hire week at work, and I ordered all the food, and we have pizza on Fridays, right? So here's what I decided. It's not so much about staying keto versus not staying keto. It's about having a plan and sticking to the plan, right? So I already decided, you know what? I want pizza. It's Blaze Pizza, if you don't know. So I was like, I want pizza. I was like, okay, I've already decided that I'm planning to eat the pizza. Got it. And then I was like, okay, so normally from there, that's where the plan ends. It's just like, I'm going to eat. I've already decided I'm going to eat the pizza.
You're going to gorge yourself.
I'm just going to eat pizza. Exactly, right? But I was like, no, I need to try something different. And so you guys know I have a problem with binge eating, meaning I can eat like 20 of the same thing, right? I could eat like 6 Quest bars and like a whole box of keto bar, like I can eat multiple of the same thing. So I was just like, okay, to stop myself from doing that, the rules I'm going to put into place is that I can only have 2 of the same thing, right? I can have 2 of everything if I choose to, but I can only have max of 2 of each of those things, right? And so I already knew that I was getting 3 types of pizza and some brownies, right? And so I was like, look, that's it. So that means I can have 2 of each of the 3 types of pizzas, and then 2 slices of each of the 3 types of pizzas, and 2 brownies if I choose, right? And I was just like, that's it. And guys, it may sound like a lot of food, and it is, but I could literally have eaten all of those pizzas, right? And especially all of the brownies, because they're just like little, brownies. So I was like, that is my plan. I'm going to stick to my plan. And I was very proud of myself. I did. I stuck to my plan. I ate 2 of the 3 slices of pizza, and I had 2 brownies. And I was like, well, I'm done. And the best part about it was that there was a whole pizza left over, and it did not bother me the entire time. So much so that I even brought it home and gave it to Richard. But it didn't torture me the whole time. It wasn't like, oh, there's extra pizza left over. And it wasn't this like, how much am I going to eat? Like, oh, I just said I could eat pizza. I could have everything. Like I gave myself a plan, guidelines to stick within, and I stuck within those guidelines. And so that was a victory for me, right? And so now I'm going to, and those are the types of habits that I want to put in place and follow. So once again, it's like, yes, make good and namely keto choices every time, as much as I can. But when I know that there's an event or something on the horizon, if I can plan for it beforehand and have a plan for going in, it's about just sticking to that plan, right? And so I consider that a huge victory. I felt really proud of myself.
Yes.
And that's the type of mentality that I'm going to have as I move into the holiday season, right?
Well, I think at the end of the day, it's something we all like. Basically, what you just said boils down to every plan from this moment to the moment I met you. You've had 3,000 different plans on how to slow down your eating. Okay, like it changes every 3 weeks.
That hurts my.
But with that being said, it's all about for the same finish line. Like you're literally trying to mentally put yourself in a better place so you don't have these binges, so you don't have these swings, so you don't have these situations where you make yourself sick. So basically, this whole time is you trying to slowly come around to realizing that you do have an issue and you're slowly getting it better every second of every day.
Yeah.
Every second of every day. Well, I like it.
V16 said my trainer's the one that introduced me. I didn't know you could do that. Jen said gone fishing doesn't equal sleeping with the fish. Yeah, I was like, gone fishing? I was like, did you like the fish?
I mean, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Joy said we decided not to do the last day of the fall festival because we were only getting 2 hours of sleep. Oh, in 24 hours. No, you need to sleep today. I don't even know how you're up. I don't even know how you're up right now.
That festival must be pumping.
Jen said, great victory. I know how hard that was. Yes, it was very, it wasn't difficult. It was just like, I recognized like, oh, this is when I would normally be like, chuck it out the window. But I was like, not today. This is important. So
these are either the steps required in order to get to where you need to go.
Yes, Brenda said, smart, great job. Thank you. I appreciate that. So
because like you said, it could have been, you could have headbutted 2 of those pizzas yourself. You know what I mean? And not told anybody. You just got home and been like, man, I'm a little bit sick.
No,
why are you sick for? Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
I'll be out.
Yes. Hoofman said, Autumn, that is great to make a plan to stick to it. And I really like that a lot. Only 2 of the same thing. Like you, I can wipe out a whole pizza and then another, of a different flavor. I love that. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah. Yes. So that is, so I consider it a great victory. Not only going to the gym today, I killed that.
I agree. I think especially knowing your history, it's an even bigger victory.
It's all nice. That was almost a rhyme right there.
That's all about context.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, Alex.
You gotta know the past.
Stay over there. He's like dragging the box. Like, no, it's so funny. Brandon said, just having the mindset you're trying is refreshing. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But I think that's everybody. That's all of us.
I'm surprised you haven't heard that phrase. I thought it was just a sign, like gone fishing. I mean, like that for people that like to fish. I didn't know that was a phrase that meant retirement.
I've heard the golden watch, like everybody gets a gold watch or something.
Oh,
like that.
Okay.
Like it's a retirement party.
I've just heard.
Of course, that's a better
I've heard
job,
retiring, permanent vacation.
Yes. Just say retirement.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I've never heard that phrase before. So.
Yeah, no, gone fishing. Have you gone fishing, Gigi?
That's what I'm saying. I was just like. Fishing.
I was like, have you gone fishing? Because I'm like, let's see how many times I've gone fishing.
Yeah, I've only gone fishing, I think once in my life.
I think maybe 4 times.
Buddy. You want to come here?
And each of the 4 times, I have not caught anything.
I caught a fish once.
Except those little bitty fish you're supposed to put back on the hook to feed other fish.
You caught a bait fish. Yeah, like sardines.
I was like, wee.
Alex is doing that thing where he like wants me to pick him up, but then as soon as I reach for him, he backs up. So I'm just like, what do you know? Okay, we're done.
Let him chill.
We're done.
He loves to play with his mother.
Yeah. So my plan today, like I already feel really accomplished, and I'm in the mood to accomplish more. Ooh. And so I'm gonna clean up, and then we're watching football, and then I have like some computer work to do. You guys, like my 2 desks, this desk and my work desk over there, are just riddled with receipts, like from Keto Palooza. From before that, I mean, just with every. And so I just need to organize and clean up, right? Look, Gigi said I haven't gone fishing, but I plan to.
With all the free time you don't have, you deserve some fishing. Honestly, just play a fishing video game.
Yes. Yeah.
It requires a lot of slime.
Hooknet said, listen to a podcast on habit myths. One was to ditch the all or nothing thinking. 100% would be no pizza. But what does 80% look like or 70%? It's still a success. Yeah, that's how I feel like it was a success. And then Aurelia commented on my last live. Mm-hmm. She was like, so Autumn, like, what are your plans? What are your eating plans for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas? And I was like, get off my back. Like, I don't know. But I appreciate
you're all over the place right now. There is no plan. But it's very sloppy.
That's what I'm saying. But I appreciate the nudge to like think about it, right? Because the important thing is to have a plan.
Well,
so,
and the WAC fam is a community. And
exactly.
We all got each other's back. So whenever you stumble,
there's always going to be some accountability
asking
there.
questions.
Thanks, guys.
I'm just saying, that's reality.
So
that's what we need.
Here's what I've already determined. This week coming up, Friday at work. So, did I tell you guys, I got to go into the office 2 days a week now. They like updated our policy and I really don't mind that, but I've chosen Mondays and Fridays. So this Friday coming up at work is trunk or treat. And that's when
you go to your car trunks. Right?
That's when all of the employees are going to bring their children's and they're going to trick or treat in the back of the thing, right?
Don't they just take it all home with them?
So they're just going to trunk or treat.
I'm saying, take the candy home with your kids and trunk or treat at your own house.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a bag of candy. Go home.
But so I already know.
For the children.
I already know ahead of time. There's going to be lots of candy there.
And lots of children.
Which I mean, that's a good thing. One thing I love, one thing I don't love, right? So
good kids.
No, so exactly. So my plan, and it doesn't start till like 4:00 in the afternoon, right?
Y'all should be gone by then.
So that's what I'm saying. So my plan is I will not have any candy on trunk or treat. Like, no. Monday is Halloween. If there is
some trunk or treat left,
if there's some candy or something left, I might have some candy on Halloween. Like, it would be my plan to say, okay, now I can have some candy. If there's something that's brought in on Halloween, sticking to my rule, 2 things. So that means like too many Almond Joys, too many Snickers, right?
2
you know,
M&Ms.
Yeah, no, 2 of the little packs of M&Ms.
2 M&Ms.
No, if it comes in a pack, then it can be.
Rip it open and throw it on the table, and then grab your 2 M&Ms.
So like that is my plan, right? And so I am also, you guys, I'm also making a list of like rules that I want to abide by or habits that I want to build.
Checking it twice.
Yes. Well, that's not till Christmas. I don't have to make the list.
Christmas is in October.
Yeah, I know, right? But so my plan number 1 is I only buy. I started doing what I'm not going to do, but in true affirmation mindset, I want to switch it to what I am going to do. So normally, it like the first rule I wrote down was I do not buy unhealthy food. You know, which just means
that's a game changer.
Yeah, it's a game. Yeah, but like if it's offered for free,
I was like, so now you just be a leach.
Yeah, so now
what's happening over there?
So
you're gonna eat all those Reese's.
So rule number 1 was I don't buy it. That's really, and I'm gonna institute that for the rest of the year, except maybe on Christmas. No, but I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not gonna go out of my way to look for it. But if like I said, we had that chili potluck. I didn't bring anything. I ate some chili. You know,
how was that anyway?
It was very good. It was really, really delicious.
Have you tried multiple ones, or just tried one?
I just tried the one because I liked it so much that I was like, I don't need to go back and try any other. I just got another helping of that. It was really good. So I don't buy unhealthy food, but I switched it to positive. Be like, I only buy healthy food, right? So that is my thing, and I only purchase healthy food.
I like that.
Number 2. I don't, which kind of goes with I only eat healthy food in the house. Like the house only has healthy food that I purchase, right? So, you know, the other one was like, I don't eat more than 2 of any food item, right?
Yes,
now it's like, I only eat a max of 2, right? The third one.
M&M's included.
No. The third one was I don't. I forget what it was, but regardless, I'm switching them to positive things that I'm trying to turn them into. I'm making it on Canva, so I'll definitely let you know when I'm finished with it. But like, these are the types of habits that I'm trying to instill. Like that I just like to stop myself from overeating and binge eating, and to just create the habit of what happens in the house, right? So that's what I'm working on.
That's good things to be working.
D said, morning, good weathers and WARC fam. Happy Sunday and congrats on the NSV autumn. Thank you. Been ear hustling while I feed the kitties. Does Blaze have everything keto or just a crust? I mean, you can, I don't think they have keto tomato sauce. Like, I don't think they have sugar-free tomato sauce. But I mean,
cauliflower crust kind of thing?
No, but they do have like some sort of keto wheat-based crust that, I mean, I didn't get, but.
That sounds tricky.
Yeah, I did get the spicy. I didn't get the spicy red sauce for the pizzas. I mean, and these were pizzas for the whole office because I'm ordering catering for the new employees in the whole office. And but you know, I like spicy food. So everyone's biting to the pizza like, this sauce is spicy. And I was like, it is, isn't it? Because I honestly had never had it before. And you know how when people say things are spicy, they're not spicy. So I chose the spicy sauce just to see. Yes. But it was spicy and it was amazing. Yeah. So
it was quite interesting.
Yeah, Beth said I thought it meant time off work, but not so permanently going fishing. So exactly.
Well, Gigi's teaching all of us today.
B16 said I'll go to sit on the bank and read a book while the others can fish. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's me. I'll probably just pass out. I'll go sit there I'll put. That's how I always fish. So, you put the fishing pole. You set it down.
Brenda said I'm looking at the Evolve dough muffins. 2 Crazy Ketos reviewed. Hopefully they will help with the Halloween devil. Interesting. I have not seen that. I know dough muffins. Jen said I was so proud of my little munchkins yesterday. They were excited about the candy they got last night at the zoo, but they only snacked on the crudité. I love that. Crudité, everyone. It's not just me, okay? I'm not just trying to be fancy. So it's crudité. So
you're so cute.
No.
They just wanted some of that meat. Meat and veggies.
Husband said, Richard, I sang, are you checking it? Come on, you guys. Jen said the reason I'm doing BBGE right now is doing check-ins on Facebook is to get through Halloween with no candy. I binge eat candy too much.
Yeah. I don't think you're the only one.
Ashley said I've had a bite of regular candy and it just doesn't taste good. I'd rather have a square or two of Lily's chocolate bars. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's not me. I love regular candy.
Ashley, so. I think that's where we all need to be.
Yes. So
we're all slowly getting to where you're at.
Sheila said Jim and I pass out little bags of chips for Halloween. Oh, that's so
yay.
Cute. So Swilson's here says, hey everyone, all power out on the street. Oh no.
No, see, I'm I love seeing the children smile.
Yeah.
Anything that makes the kids happy.
Brianna said on Friday I went to an event where people could come and get free Halloween costumes. This lady helping run it had the most obnoxious 7-year-old. She confirmed that I prefer high school kids. Well, that's awesome. That's really cool.
So the kid was there the whole time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, man, can that kid go somewhere? That's my child.
Brenda said I'm putting more effort into my costume for Halloween and decorating. Good for you.
Oh, there you go, Brenda.
Halloween's not a real thing for me. Like it's only a candy holiday. Like we don't decorate for fall. We never dress up. We don't go to parties. Like I don't
like doing those things.
I don't. Oh.
She never.
When have you ever asked me, hey, let's dress up and go to a party?
When would you ever say, yes, let's do that?
Well, you haven't asked. Of course, I'm not going to suggest it, but my husband never takes me anywhere.
Okay, well, in the future, I like doing things. Okay, I know you don't, but when we
you
on the cruise
you
ship,
could always ask.
Anytime we
could always ask. For my voice here says, good morning.
I don't want to mess your sleep up. See, you all groggy in the morning.
No.
Mess your sleep up.
So
you wake up and be like,
Hookman said at work we have goblins in the garden for employees and friends, and we handed out little fun toys. That's really cute.
Yay!
So, Dee said Richard's wearing my favorite shirt that you don't make anymore. Yeah, no, nah. I looked at it today though. I was like, that is a cute shirt. I mean, maybe I'll make it. Maybe I'll make it again, but I really, really like that.
So cute.
No, Brianna said you don't like going places. He keeps you happy by letting you stay home. Okay, so I appreciate that.
Thank you, Brianna.
Sometimes I like going places, but it's just not in my nature to be the one that initiates going places. So I would much rather have an invitation and decline it than not have the invitation at all. So thank you.
There we go. She'd much rather say me no to my face.
Well, just thank you for asking. I'm not interested in doing that at this time. That's all it is.
I know, but I'm well aware of how my wife is.
But no, sometimes I like going places, but it's just not in my nature to like, I want to go to this place. Like I don't initiate it, but I still want to go.
Right. So I'm initiating
I wouldn't mind going. Yes.
You heard that, Brianna?
Swilson says, I didn't really love sweets until I couldn't have them. Now it's a dangerous slope because if I plan a break day, it's like I try to eat everything sweet I see. Girl, same. Okay, you just reminded me of the rule that I have. I don't eat more than one non-keto meal a day. But now I only eat a max of one non-keto meal a day, like planned.
Yeah.
So for instance, normally I would have been like, oh, I had pizza for lunch, like pizza and brownies for lunch. What are we having for dinner? Like knowing that I already have flank steak in here that I've cooked and that I've eaten every night and I really enjoy. So now it's just like, no, lunch was my non-keto situation. Dinner's back on it, right?
It's one of those things you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, as I like to call it.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Don't give up on your plan.
See, Jen said I formally invite you to Gordy's Pumpkin Run. send me the link in an email. Like, why people be texting stuff, right? Like, I want to open up web pages on my phone, or no, my computer. I don't want to open it up on my phone. But yes, see, thank you for the invitation. I know, right? So,
except my wife.
Firma Boy said, I decided to fast Friday, ended my eating at 9, still fasting, 56 hours.
Oh.
I need to end it, but not sure with what. I would go with eggs or bone broth. Yeah, but I hate bone broth. Look, unless you're going to add like literal 2 like tablespoons of salt to it, bone broth is disgusting to me. But I would say eat some eggs or bacon.
There you go.
Yeah, something that's not
never nothing wrong with bacon.
Yes. Jen says, oh, my Autumn, I love the change in mindset. Gonna adapt that and use it. I don't know which one we were just talking about.
Yeah, she has multiple.
Alex.
But with that being said, it's still about our mental health.
Jackie said about to try perfect keto pancakes for the first time. Oh, let me know how you like them. So,
was it the Nush cake?
No, perfect keto.
Ooh.
Gigi said, when a person is told no so many times, they stop asking. You have to keep that in mind. I mean, I agree, but also if that person is telling you that they don't want you to stop asking, I feel like you should keep that in mind as well. So it just goes.
That's my life now, Gigi.
It goes both ways.
That's no. I'm in the car
Brianna
now.
said after a while, when you stop saying no, people stop asking. I used to try to hang out with my brother and sister-in-law, but they said no so many times, I just don't ask anymore. Now it's on them. But if they were to say, I appreciate that, we would like for you to keep asking, Brianna, would that change? Like, okay, they've actively told me that they want me to keep asking them. Like, because I could get, if you always ask and someone says no, you're like, oh, well, it might be a bother and they never want to go. But I'm actively saying, please invite me. Like, I'm trying to grow, but you know,
I got you. So. But it's a human nature thing. It's like what Gigi and Brown are saying, like after just naturally you wear people down with the
I feel that.
Like that's just a natural progression of life.
But see, so here are some things like I feel like there are some things that I'll never want to do. So those are the things you don't have to invite me. Like, never invite me to a haunted house. Never. Like, I will never want to go there, right? So it's just like, don't, like, maybe if we narrow down the things that like I will never say yes to, because look, I like going to sporting events, like, you know, like the U of L games and stuff like that. Anytime you're like, hey, Autumn, want to go to a game? Yeah, the answer will most likely be yes to that.
Well, what about when we're on the ship? Like, we can go to like an ice skating show or like a comedy show or something like that.
Now, once again, you know, he knows specifically that I can't do ice skating.
But those are the 2 things I like.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I would go with you and I would just close my eyes during all the parts that I can't watch. I would, but you never asked because it's not in my nature. So you guys, I can't do ice skating in particular because when they leave the ground,
like comedy shows,
comedy shows are okay. Like, I'm like, if it's cringe, I'm just like, but at least I'll be there. But like ice skating, I can't risk the physical injury. Like when they jump up in the air, I'm just like, oh no. And then when they land and I hear people cheer, I'm just like, okay, what happened? You know, like I'm good, but I just can't watch them.
Cirque du Soleil or something like that. You can't do that either.
I mean, most of it I would enjoy, but there would be parts where I'm just like, oh, I don't like this, you know. But like, I don't mind the person like dangling off the thing, but yeah, when the people are jumping and then they have to like catch hands and do that, like I'm just like, oh, but you know, I would like to be on my toes.
I got you.
Brenda said, oh, that Nush pancake mix was awesome. Yeah, I really do like that. So
I have to agree.
Jackie said, my past self always wanted to be invited so I could say no because I want to go, but my social anxiety kept me from actually wanting to go. I'm getting better.
Oh, no. That's real, Jackie. That's real. I mean, I have the same feeling. Like, I'm more inclined to stay home.
Brianna said, I've now been rejected too many times. If they don't want to have a relationship with me, I can't force it. Okay, see, now I feel like that's different. Like, you know, like if you... like going out of your way to include people in your life that you can just tell actively don't want to be, then yeah, you don't got to push that. But like clearly I want to have a relationship with my husband. So
I will keep asking.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So husband said Brian rarely rides bikes with me, but I still remember to ask him so he knows I really want him to go. I also tell him if I forget, invite yourself. Yes, that's really nice. Husband said invite me to a haunted house. No, thank you. No. So yes.
There you go, husband. See,
yes.
My biggest thing with haunted houses is just don't touch me. Like, I don't mind you rob, but don't be like,
said, aren't we glad that I went out and met Richard? Is that me or you? Like me? Because here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I would have never invited myself to that situation. But my best friend was like, do you want to come to this bar and watch me perform? And I was just like, no, I don't want to go.
Yes.
Like, and she was just like, please, it's important to me. You never come and I would like for you to come. once you make that, I'm like, oh, of course, I will show up for my friends, right? Turns out, met my husband. I would have never gone there without her inviting me. So yes, invite me. Sometimes I'm gonna say no. But that one particular time, I did not say no.
So adorable. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, you're super cute.
Mm-hmm. Sheila says, if anyone travels with the RV and is heading near mid-Michigan next spring and summer, let me know. My son has an empty lot next to ours. Oh, that's just an amazing invitation.
That was a very random and very awesome.
Yeah.
The same exact thing.
Gigi said, just make you and Richard stick signs. One says, do you want to? The other says, exactly. And so here's another thing, right? There is a difference between like there's a difference between wanting to do something inherently, but choosing to do something because it's important to the person or the people that I love, right? Just like I said with my best friend, I did not inherently want to go, but once she made it clear, it's important to me that you show up. Oh, no brainer, right? So like, it's just, it's
so sweet.
I know, right? I'm a great friend. So Richard, meaning that if you ever wanted to do something that I wouldn't inherently want to do, all you have to say is, it's important to me if you would do this. Boom, done. No brainer. So
I love you.
Yeah. Swelson said, I have really bad social anxiety, so it's hard sometimes to find friends that understand that. My friends definitely understand.
Yeah, so. And I mean, that's real. Like I said, even me, I have social anxiety.
Thank you. So, yes.
So it just it's kind of like, for me, it's like
no, exactly. But see, that was an invitation. I did not just decide I wanted to go there, but it was life-changing. So that's what I'm saying. I'm open to it. So
I mean, it was the same way on my end, because I was invited to film and I was really reluctant on getting there.
I'm going, exactly. It's serendipitous how we both
life
met.
works.
Yeah, it is very serendipitous how we met. So yeah.
You're serendipitous.
Your mom's serendipitous. Jackie said Nush was good. So was Perfect Keto. Jim prefers the perfect. Rowan prefers the Nush. I like both. Ooh. I know, right? Look, so here's the thing.
Just mix them together.
We don't make pancakes. Like, we're not a pancake, sugar-free syrup type family. Like, we just don't. Like, if anything, it's like sausage and bacon in the morning, right? Like, we don't do sweets. But if I had to choose, I go with Nush or I go with Good D's. Not that there's nothing wrong with Perfect Keto or all that, but when I know the people that own the businesses, it's always going to be a no-brainer. I mean, like Chris and Miriam with Keto Chow, right? Like, of course their product is good, but knowing that what we're doing is directly supporting them, that just puts it off the chart, right? So Dave from Nush, really, really, really great person.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a great time at Keto Con.
Exactly, right? Dina from Good D's, like when I know the person, it just, and the product is on par, because don't get me wrong, I like to be honest. If I don't like a product, I'm not going to buy it. Like, I'm not going to tell other people not to buy it. I just wouldn't buy it, right?
There you go.
But when when it comes to like, Nush or Perfect Keto, even though I like the Perfect Keto people enough, that the marketing people that I met, like knowing Dave and being able to work with him on a close level, it's like, it's a no-brainer for me.
So cute.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
That. I love that.
Yes, B16 says, I'll get invited to stuff and say yes, even though I like being at home, but I know I need to get out. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I am too. It's just like, you know what? I wouldn't mind that. Like, I have to like make it a point to like put myself in these situations.
Again, for me, I've had so many feelings, and people invite me to so many things, and I've in my heart been like, I don't want to go. 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 But I'll reluctantly be like, all right, let's do it. Let's go, whatever. And end up enjoying the heck out of myself and be like, why was I even remotely thinking about not going? Like, it's one of those things where you end up being surprised at how much more fun you have. Yeah. Even just like, screw it, let's just do it. Let's get up and put some shirt on and put some pants on and go. See, and you end up enjoying yourself.
I feel like there are only maybe 4 people on the planet that I would accept that invitation from. And one of them is you. And one of them is, well, actually 2 of them are my best friends. I have like a few people where I'm like, if I don't want to do something, but these particular people ask me, I will find it, I'll try. But honestly, 99% of the planet, I have no problem saying, no, I don't want to do that.
Well, I don't either, but more than 75 to 80% of the times I've had the feeling of not going and then end up going.
And you've had a really good time.
I've regretted thinking of you not even going. Like, I've had such a blast.
That's a good experience.
Because you end up like being in the crowd, being around people that like, of course, I've never had a situation where a bunch of buttheads, so I don't know what that feels like.
Here's the thing, right? Like, even when we got invited, because Richard's friend is a DJ, and he invites us to a club every couple of months to listen to him DJ. And I'm just like, like he starts at 10 p.m. I'm just like, I do not want to leave the house. Are you nuts? And so, but once again, it's Richard's friend, and I understand, like, it's and I know the environment. It's not super crowded and it's not super this. And like, as long as Richard drives and like, I just have to sit there and go. And, you know, as long as like, I'm not expected to like put on a bunch of makeup and you know, do this, like I'll go to hang out. We'll sit there like for an hour and a half and I'll listen to music and then I'll leave, you know, we'll leave. And I'm like, I have fulfilled my social obligation. You know, like that's how I feel, right?
I'll sit there and like have a nice little drink, a cocktail in the beginning, and then enjoy yourself for the next 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah, so I'll just sit there and then I'm like, look, at least we went. Like, would my, like, did that experience enhance my life in any particular way? Not really, but like, at least I did it, right? Like, those are the times I can show up. Would I have rather been home in my pajamas? Probably, but did I like hate being out? No, not by any means at all. You know, I'm like, you know what? I'll just be here. You know, so like, I'll do that sometimes. B16 says, agreed, Richard. I'll say I'll go for a bit, then find out I'm having a good time. I know.
But it's one of those things we never think about it. Like until you're there, you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
I actually like hanging out with you guys, and it's really fun. And I like being out and being amongst the crowd.
Dee said, what I want to know is where men come up with all these ideas from when they're wooing you and why it stops once they marry you. I mean, to me, it's probably, I mean, because listen, Richard, I went on every date you asked me to go on, didn't I? Every date I went on.
You're so cute.
No, so that's what I'm saying. So you the one to stop asking me to go on dates. So think about that, Richard.
Your schedule is all over the place.
No, I would make a plan. Like, see, you don't plan for weeks in advance.
That's exactly.
So by the time you get to the point where you ask, I already have plans.
You get in the car and you do this. No. And then you like, let's that over there.
Brenda said 10 p.m. is so late. I remember when I used to get to the bar at 11. Like, I can't.
Well, I mean, now 10 p.m. is late.
Yeah,
back in the
Swilson
day,
said that was the great thing about Keto-Palooza because it took me out of my comfort zone of being around people, and even though I was quiet, it was a very big step for me. Exactly, I love that.
That's a skill
Sarah's
victory,
here.
Wilson.
Sarah, you joined right as time for us to leave.
Yay!
Brenda said exactly, Richard. But sometimes I think I'm just getting, I'm just lazy getting ready, but I always have a good time.
Oh,
yeah.
That's hey.
So it's kind of one of those things. If I could just go like this,
Brenda.
and if someone's driving, if I have to put in the least amount of effort possible, I'm tons more likely to go. But when it's like I have to drive, I have to get ready, I have to find somewhere to park, I have to do. I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather just stay home, right?
Oh, effort matters.
That's why, like, even when Joe Ray invites me to dinner, I'm like, you pick where it is, you pick who's gonna be there, you pick. Like, I just honestly, if somebody come pick me up, that would be even better, right? Like, I'm so much more likely to do something when everything is already decided and I just have to show up, right?
And I'm way more likely to do something when it's the seat of our pants. You get up and you go, and then life happens.
Did I marry him every
Life happens. We're going to figure it out. Just do this, and then we drive. Like, what's that?
We're just going to do this. So, yes. Exactly. Jen said when we do our game night, we'll make it from 6 to 8 in a pajama fest. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about, right?
No, because then she's gonna pass that other table.
No, when I'm not from 6 to 8. Honestly, 8 to 10, you don't know. Okay. Like, you guys, I thought I was bad. We were having Keto-Palooza committee meetings over here, like before Keto-Palooza, and it would start at 8 o'clock or like even 7:30, and like around 9:15, my cousin Kim was like, I was like, really? At the committee? Like, we're actively having a conversation right now.
Like, oh, Lord.
I was like, I never fall asleep in the middle of a conversation. So,
I didn't say it, Kim. I didn't say it.
She's not even on here. So, yeah. But yeah, guys. Okay, well, this was a great talk. So, the things that I wanted to
today, guys.
Getting back to the gym, making a plan and sticking to it, right? Like, the plan doesn't even have to be, just like Hookman said, 100% all or nothing, right? The fact that I made the plan, like, I am going to have the pizza, right? It immediately took so much pressure of the thought of like, am I going to have it or not? If I plan not to, but I see it's there, I know I'm kind of going to want it. Like, just like, no, look, I'm going to have the pizza. Now that I know I'm going to have the pizza, let me make a plan for doing it in a way where I could still feel proud of myself, right? And so that's what I want to challenge you, right? Like, it's not so much about resisting temptation or not doing it. It's about having a plan and sticking to the plan. The only caveat is that plan cannot be to just go crazy. Like, there has to be some constraint, right? Because normally that's my plan. My plan is to not have a plan. Yes. My plan is just to show up and see what they got, right?
You're really good at that.
Exactly. But I never feel great afterwards, right? I never feel. Yes. Exactly. And
everything else in life.
What is that, right? So that is the only caveat. My plan is to have some sort of plan and not just to say, I'm going to show up and go nuts, and so I felt really proud of myself for doing that. And, so if you're struggling, especially as the holidays come up, that's my plan as well. So once again, no Halloween, no candy on trunk or treat.
Yep.
But if there is some stuff at work on Monday, I will allow myself to have it. And once again, this is already going past the fact, like I've gotten really good at not eating things I don't like, you know? Like just because there's like apple fritters in the break room, I don't like apple fritters. Like I'm not going to eat them just because I told myself I could have something, right? Like if I don't like it, I'm not going to eat it.
You don't like cooked fruit.
Yeah, thank you. But if I do like something, then I will stick to my plan of enjoying it. No more than 2 of that thing, right? Okay, everybody, have a great day.
Right back.
Catch us on Wednesday evening. Over on Watch On Keto, and I'll try to post the link to the Weathers channel in the Facebook group because Lord knows I haven't searched for it in a very long time too. Okay, guys, have a good Sunday football, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.